Have you ever wished for a delete button for something you said? We've all been there. But as Silas is about to find out, some words leave scars that time simply cannot heal. This is the story of Silas. He wasn't a villain. He was just a man who didn't understand the dangerous weapon he carried in his mouth. He thought a little gossip was harmless fun until one lie spiraled out of control and taught him a lesson he would never forget. In a small sun-drenched village nestled between two mountains, there lived a man named Silas. Silas was not a bad man, but he had a habit that was as sharp as a thorn. He loved to talk. Specifically, he loved to talk about others. If the baker's bread was a little burnt, Silas told the blacksmith. If the school teacher was seen weeping in the park, Silas told the grocer. He didn't think he was being cruel. He thought he was simply being observant. One afternoon, Silas heard a rumor about the village elder, a woman of immense kindness, who had guided the town for decades. Without checking if it was true, Silas whispered it to a few friends at the tavern. By sunset, the rumor had grown wings. By the next morning, the elder was being looked at with suspicion and coldness by the very people she had served. When Silas eventually learned the rumor was completely false, a cold stone of guilt settled in his stomach. He saw the elder sitting alone on a bench, her shoulders hunched, looking older than she ever had before. He rushed to her house, stumbling over his apologies. "I am so sorry," Silas pleaded. "I didn't mean any harm. I'll take it all back. I'll tell everyone I was wrong. Just tell me how I can fix the damage I've done." The elder looked at him with tired, wise eyes. She didn't yell. She didn't even look angry. She simply said, "Silas, I want you to go home and get a silk pillow. Bring it to the top of the great hill, rip it open, and scatter all the feathers into the wind. Then come back to see me." Silas was confused, but he was desperate for forgiveness. He did exactly as he was told. He climbed the hill, the wind whipping against his face. He sliced the pillow open, and thousands of tiny white feathers erupted into the air like a cloud of snow. They danced, swirled, and vanished into the trees, the valley, and the river below. He ran back to the elder. "It is done," he panted. "Am I forgiven now? Is it fixed?" The elder smiled sadly. "There is one more step. Now, go back up that hill and collect every single feather you released. Put them back inside the pillow until it is full again." Silas stared at her, horrified. "But that's impossible. The wind has taken them everywhere. They're in the water, stuck in the thorns, carried miles away by now. I could never find them all." "Exactly," the elder said softly. "And so it is with your words. Once you release them, you lose control of them. You can say you're sorry, and you can admit you were wrong, but you can never fully gather back the feathers. The damage settles in places you will never see and affects hearts you will never meet." Silas stood in silence. For the first time in his life, he had nothing to say. He finally understood that his tongue was not just a tool for talking, but a rudder that could steer a person's reputation toward the rocks. The moral of the story: words have no backspace. Once they are spoken, they belong to the world, and we can never truly take them back. Kindness isn't just about what we do. It's about the stories we choose to carry, and the ones we choose to let die in silence. Hit the like button if you believe words have power. It helps us share this message with people who need to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe for your weekly dose of moral storytelling.